Good morning, everybody. I got my camera off because I kicked back in the dark. I don't feel good. I had a toothache all weekend, and I just lost my earbud. Probably can hear the aquarium. Oh, crap. Hey, True Crime Truth Finders. How are you doing? Sarah, let me get my chat fixed real quick, y'all. Okay. Oh, crap. Can't watch my own ad here. Skip that. Hey, everybody. Sarah and Christy, True Crime Truth Finders. How have y'all been? I've been sick all weekend. Still feel like crap. Hey, Herbie and Mary. Sure, I hope I feel better too. I was like, I'm going to set it up through Google Hangouts because I don't feel like trying to put myself together and all that. I thought we'd just have a quick chat. Hey, Water Ski Mom. Yeah, I don't feel good. You could tell I did that little birdie Tita video this morning, and you could tell, I wasn't worried too much about how I sounded in it because I didn't feel good, but I still wanted to do it because it's an interesting story. But of course, I left out a lot of the details about that one. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can put my silent mode on my phone. Sonny's in the background. Okay, Sarah. Hey, Kim Smith. Hey, Ebas. Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, I use some of that tooth filler. You know, you put in like a cavity and it helps with the pain. But I feel like around like my eyes, my facial bones, like it hurts like a sinus headache or something. But I wanted to talk with y'all about Charles Manson's son this morning. Daggone it. There's a new documentary came on the Reels channel. Guess what? I don't have that channel, so I didn't get to watch it. I had a good weekend, even though I was sick. Spending time with my son. I got up this morning, got him ready for school, and all that. We just hung out. I mostly just laid and watched him play video games and stuff he watches on YouTube. Make some lemon tea with honey. Yeah, Mau. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't like to say this because it's embarrassing, but my teeth are so bad. It's not abscessed, and my face is not swollen too much. Actually, my face has been swollen for a couple of months. If you pay attention to me in videos, it's like really puffy the side of my nose. And but they hadn't been hurting, you know what I mean? Hey, Puss in Boots. I didn't know black tea and honey is great. Black tea and honey and lemon tea. Colgate peroxide mouth sore rinse. So that's me, Mel. I didn't go to the dentist either. I'm gonna write some of this stuff down, guys. Y'all was telling me because my hubby, he asked me before he left. He's like, "Is there anything that I can get in?" I'm gonna have to go to the dentist. God, I hate going to dentists and doctors. I really do. Let me write this down. Hey guys, I've had Juror 13's granddaughter on my mind. She's like 3 months old. She's got a huge mass. It's keeping her from breathing. She's at the children's hospital. She can't have surgery till she's a year old. So for those of you that pray, remember her. I showed her a little picture to my son. So beautiful. I'm going to try that tea too. I'm going to make him bring me some home. You can find it. Hey, Leanne. Good to see you. You go listen? Okay. Hope you had a good weekend, honey. I listen. Well, I've not been watching YouTube. I've been trying to stay off of it, but when I used to listen to like a lot of live streams and stuff, I would just like work around the house while I was listening. I never really even paid attention to the chats. Yeah, y'all check out True Crime Truth Finders channel and Sand's channel. She's got a great channel. Oh God, Mel, you had a tooth ripped out? Oh, the last time I had some took out, they when you got bad teeth, like cavities, it's harder to get like, your mouth to numb and stuff. So they gave me gas too because I've got anxiety when it comes to things. I was freaking out. Daggone it. My dentist committed suicide, y'all. Like I just started going to him too. And like a month after he worked on my teeth, I don't know what he had going on in his life. But I do remember being in the dentist office and seeing all of his family's pictures everywhere, Yeah, ma'am. I watched that movie, The Dentist, when I was young, and I'm terrified to go to the dentist. Well, that was nice of you, Mel. You saved gas money for his birthday. Hey, Shug. I probably don't even say your name right. Shug Trotter. Really, Sam? Did she go to prison for it? Mel, I have never really got to sit down and watch The Little Shop of Horrors. I know. I'm a big scary movie lover too, and I can't believe I've not got to watch that. I wonder if it's on YouTube. Well, did any of y'all see Manson's grandson's documentary on the Reels channel? Oh, really, ma'am? I better not watch it then, because I did watch that one dentist movie, and I think about it every time I go to the dentist. Oh my gosh, you about gotta drag me to the doctor and stuff, unless I can handle pain. Nerves is a different thing. I can't handle bad nerves. That's when I will go. Oh, she was in jail for a while. Oh my God. He's no longer a doctor. And they got back together. Wow. Hey, Patty. You wouldn't think he would want her back after being shot by her. Yeah, I bet he is nice to her now. My granny back in the day, she said she got mad at my papa, and he was like, he would get away from her like when she was mad on the warpath, as he would call it. And I guess one time he came home drunk, probably been out with women, and they got into it, and he was leaving through the yard carrying his boots in his hand, and she said she shot his boots out of his hand, and she said, I wasn't aiming for his boots. I was like, good grief. If you done that this day and age, you go to jail for that. God. Times were different back then. I guess that's when my mom and her brothers was little, I guess. They used to, my papa was an alcoholic. They'd fight. Small town gossip saying he was having an affair with the dentist. Probably was. He must have gave her some reason. She's, he must have done something if he took her back after she did that. She should have shot him out. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around. She should have shot him. Yeah, Herbie, that's a true story about my granny and my papa. they had a toxic relationship in their younger years, you know. And then when he got older and did settle down, quit drinking and stuff, his schizophrenia kicked in real bad. But anyways, let's get to Charles Manson. Charles Manson's grandson did a documentary. It was on the Reels channel. I didn't get to watch it. I don't have that channel. Hopefully it'll be on YouTube at some point. But I guess the documentary, I didn't even know he had a grandson. So that was interesting to find out. About he had to fight to get Charles Manson's body after he died. Yeah, Sam, tell me the news story about that. Oh, okay, sure. I like the name Cheryl. Hi, Beth. Hi, Blondie. Yeah, it is an interesting case, Herbie. um, but anyways, Charles Manson's grandson, his name is Jason Freeman. You could tell if you get to looking at him, it's kind of got Charles's eyes and some of his facial structure, I thought. And Jason's father was Charles Manson Jr. And Charles had him by his first wife, Rosalie. I believe her name was Rosalie. But he changed his name, you know, later on in life to Jay White. But he actually ended up committing suicide because he just could not deal with what his father had did. They said that it really bothered him. And so he committed suicide. I believe it was in 1993. But then his Jason, the grandson of Charles Manson, he said that I did read this, that he didn't find out really what the Manson family had did, you know, because his family didn't talk about it until he was in high school and came into class one day and the name was wrote on the board, and then he found out all the details of what the Manson family did, what his grandfather did. But anyways, I guess a few years back, he got, after his own father's death, he started writing to Charles Manson, and they had telephone calls. So when Manson died, he considered Manson to be like schizophrenic, not well in the head, you know. So I guess that's why he had a relationship with him. I guess he just wanted to get to know him. But he fought for his body after Manson died because there was other people that made claims that they were the next of kin, like his sons. Charles Manson's probably got all kinds of kids. He had all those women around. Yeah, sure. I didn't know that either. I didn't realize that either, Chuck, that he had kids till we started talking about Manson the other day, and Sam had sent me a few things, and I started looking things up. Really, Sam? A guy at Charlie's funeral kept kissing him, crying? Really? I don't know, Mel. They must have. I think he said he knew that something had happened when he was growing up, but I guess he didn't know the details until he was in high school because his family didn't like to talk about it. I can't blame him for that. Yeah, Ebeth, I can't. You know, the guy must have a good heart, you know. Oh, yeah, Mel, you know he had followers till the end. There's always some out there that get infatuated with these killers. Thank you, Herbie. Sam says his other son didn't get his body because his birth certificate was changed during adoption, but he had lived with his family at the ranch. Oh, really? Sam, did you get to watch it? Gosh, I was flipping through the channels and realized, that it was on. And of course, I don't have it. I have all the other channels, that stinking channel. Yeah, Charles died in, what was it? When Charles died? 2016 or 17? I know it was October, I think. Oh, you got to watch it, Sam? Gosh, you're lucky. I wanted to watch that so bad. I wonder if it's on, anybody's going to have it up on YouTube. What? They rubbed Charles' ashes on their face and arms. That is weird. Hey, Shug, I like that. Yeah, a lot of people's elevators don't go all the way to the top. I've never heard that one. That's a good one. I know it, Mel Mel. The last 10 years have flown by. Oh, wow, Sam. Gosh, I wish I'd got to watch that. That is so weird. Have you ever heard of people rubbing ashes on their face like that? Their relatives? I mean, I don't know a lot about cremation and things like that, but oh my goodness, that is so weird. Sam says no. Mel, nope, just no. Oh my gosh, I thought I was missing out on something. I didn't think that anyone rubbed ashes on them like that. God, that is weird. Did the grandson do that, Sam? Yeah, Mel, you don't get the ashes 4 weeks after. That's what I thought. Yeah, Shug. That's what I watch. I watch a lot of things on YouTube when I don't have the channel or can't find it through the on demand. So somebody will have it up. I watched the what was that? Leaving Neverland um on YouTube because I didn't have that channel. It came on. Yeah, you guys check out Mel Mel's channel. She has a funny channel. They watched his cremation and got his ashes that day. I guess they wanted to make sure his body was actually cremated and somebody didn't steal it for some bizarre, how people are. There was one girl's body stolen from a funeral home. They never did find her a couple years ago, I don't think. Yeah, it was kind of one-sided, Herbie. I can't watch things like that because, when it comes to abuse, because I went through that, and I think that affects my opinion on that. I tell you something I was watching that was pretty interesting was speaking of abuse, Barbara Walters, and I was watching about them and how you say that? Gosh, I can't talk when I get on here. Mendez brothers. Mendez brothers. And I was watching Law testify, and to me, my heart broke. I about started crying. I really felt like his father abused him. He was telling the truth. Oh, really, Chuck? Thanks for telling me that. Like, I love Google. I'm always Googling stuff. I'm going to try that. Oh, really, sad. Goodness. So he did put them on his face, the ashes, but he didn't want to. Basically pressured into it, I guess. Hey, Queen. Good morning. Thanks, Shug. I'm gonna try that from now on, so I don't have to get on YouTube. I'm trying to limit myself on here as much as possible. Menendez, that's how you say it, Menendez. Gosh, it's only when I get on here that I have trouble pronouncing words. Why is that? Stage fright? Oh, really? Hey, that's some good tips. You got inside information on the cable company. Oh, Beth, you do that too, Beth? Well, I'm going to start doing that. So Beth feels like Leaving Neverland showed how Michael Jackson groomed the children and parents. I would, I wish they'd done this documentary when Michael was alive, and the guy they didn't come out and say anything till after he was dead, right? I heard Michael's side of it, what they were saying, Yeah, it is my brain wiring, Mel. I can't never get words out right either. I'm always mispronouncing things. Yeah, Herbie. Well, it's hard to know what's true and not, when you can't hear Michael's side of it. Oh gosh, guys, I gotta get up and do more. I hope I don't break that. Sometimes these earbuds break up when you move to. If you're a long ways away from the Chromebook, they're really good. But they pick up every noise the microphone does. Okay, let me get back up here. Oh, and I just did a video on burning Tita. I noticed in the video a couple parts I say burning tea, but it's Tita. And that's an interesting story. Hey, Mac and Cheese. How are you? Oh, thanks, Mel. I've got a lot of quirks, girl. Believe me. Yeah, Herbie, I have a problem with didn't the parents think any of that was a little strange? I know Michael Jackson was a celebrity and all, but if a grown man, celebrity, rich, poor, wanting my son to spend the night with him and have sleepovers in the same bedroom, I mean, I just find that strange. I'm sorry, I just find that strange. Hey, DJ, I subscribed to you the other day. I finally was able to find your channel. Your comment was showing in my YouTube Studio app, but when I would go on YouTube to try to find it, I couldn't find it. And I usually just try to find people's channels that way if I can't find them in the search bar. Yeah, we were discussing Charles Manson's grandson, and then we kind of got off on Michael Jackson. You know how we get off topic all the time on here. Yeah, saying I've heard that some kids don't remember traumatic events until they're older. I've always remembered everything from when I was a kid. Yeah, Mel, that's true. Everybody did think that Michael Jackson was like a kid. So they probably thought nothing of it. I mean, I would have still, but that's them. Shug, that's what I almost pay a month. It's almost $200 a month for cable and internet. Yeah, DJ the DJ has a channel, guys. If you want to support her, it's good. I've not got to watch her videos, but I'm sure they're cute. I'm sure they're good. It's not good, mac and cheese. I don't feel good. I'm not in pain, but my face is a little bit more swollen than it normally is. It's been swollen for a couple of months, actually, a little bit. But I just don't feel good. I've had a temperature. I'm still a little bit warm right now and kind of like a headache. But I still wanted to come on here and chat for just a minute because I didn't all weekend. I spent time with my son and laid around with him, watching him play games. No, I've not seen a dentist. I think I may have to go to one, though, and get some antibiotics. That or the after hours clinic, whatever it's called. Urgent care, it's called. I can't get my headphones to stay on. Earbuds. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to lay around today, take it easy, do a little bit of laundry. It's cold here. It was snowing this morning, but it's supposed to be about 80 degrees sometime this week. I know, Mel. That's what my mom told me this morning. She's like, tooth infections can kill you if you don't go to the dentist. She come picked up my little Timothy, take him to school. She tells me that all the time because I have toothaches all the time, but I hadn't had one in a few months, probably since November. Hey, that's a good idea, Shug. Hey, Mel's got a funny channel. She'll crack you up. I love the wig that she wears. It looks like a mop or something. I don't know. It's cute though. It reminds me like of Raggedy Ann or something. Yeah, you're gonna have to subscribe to that Shug. She's funny. Hey, dare to be different. Hey, had that's what my mom said. She also said that rinse in some warm salt water. Oh my gosh, I have Listerine back there, and I swished in it this morning, and oh, it burnt me up. Mel, those props and things are expensive. Do you guys have like a cheap place you can go to get like party supplies? Like we have like a Dollar Tree, and they have like party stuff in there. Mac and cheese just up to Mel. Thank you. Mel's a good person. She's funny too. And she's Australian. I love Australians' accents. New Zealand. I love the New Zealand accent. Blue Topaz is she's from New Zealand. I like her accent. Hey, XOMOs, I just saw you. Let me go see. Did I miss you somehow? Sure did. Oh, thank you. XOMO said, I'm super late for the part. Am I super late? No, you're not super late. I've been on for a little bit. We were talking about Manson, then we got off on Neverland. She says, I love your voice. It's so comforting to hear. I love it. And you're as sweet as my tea this morning. Oh, do you drink tea in the morning? Yeah. Somebody doesn't have their glasses on this morning. Sorry about that. You go to Meow Meow says she goes to the reject shop, still $7 for a crappy wig. Yeah, I think that Party City is expensive myself, but I'm kind of a cheapskate about things like that. Oh, thanks, Herbie. Colgate Peroxyl mouthwash. I'm going to try that, Ken Smith. Thank you. Yeah. Sugar, you talking about Michael Jackson was allowed to have a childhood. That is true. I've watched the movie. Goodness, now going back down through the comments. Hey, Solstice Beauty by Jessica. Good morning. Do you do makeup tutorials? God knows I need to watch some. Well, Mammy, I thought you did a good job on the tarot cards. I thought that was funny. I'll do that Dare to Be Different. I'll make me some salt water. I know, Herbie. We don't have a Party City around here. I have to go to the next state to go, but I've been in there a couple times looking for my son Halloween costume. And I just thought he was looking for like a scary clown. I just thought the masks were expensive and some of the little things were expensive. Hey, Mary, quite contrary, and Rosalie. How are you all this morning? Oh, Shug, Mel Mel does kind of like parodies on her channel, so she needs fake wigs and things. And Kim Smith said Amazon has a lot of party stuff. I might have already read that. I can't remember. I'm going to Dare to Be Different. My head doesn't feel any bit better by today. If I get rid of this temperature, if I don't get rid of it and keep it going, I'm going to the dentist. I'm going to have to. Well, Solstice Beauty, I don't know if I'm subscribed to you, but let me go do it real quick. No, I'm not. I just subscribed to you. I'm going to check out your channel because my makeup and skills are not too great. That's what I need. So to speak, I'm just going to call you Jessica. Jessica is something that's simple to do, a look that's simple to do. I have trouble putting eyeshadow on, is what I have trouble with. True Crime Truth Binders. So salt water and essential oils like eucalyptus, lemon, cinnamon bark. Oh, really? I have apple cider right now, but it's not in capsules. It's like the liquid. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, I bet you did good, Jessica. I'm going to check you out when I get off here. I haven't watched a YouTube video in a while, so I feel like it's been forever. Oh, really? Well, I'll mix it with some water. What, do I drink it? Ugh. Oh, you have a lot. Oh, really? I think she lives in Australia. Shug, I don't know where you're from, but I bet she like to have them. Oh, Mel. But it takes me forever to try to, and like if I do my eyeshadows, I don't hardly ever wear it. Well, I get to watching these beauty tutorials, and I've got to remember I'm not young like these girls in these videos. So, it's hard to blend. I got wrinkly eyes, I guess. Crepey eyes. Okay, True Crime Truth Finders. Thank you. Oh, really? You got a true crime channel too, Jessica? Have you got the link on your channel to that? Have you got the link for it? Oh, cool, Jessica. I have not had a giveaway, but I'd like to. Oh my God, Beth, I'm not young. I'm 39 and I got crepey eyes. I've just now started using some of this serum that my hubby got me down in Key West. It's kind of working about the dark circles, but I still see wrinkles. Oh, thank you, Bell Bell. Oh, thanks, y'all. Yeah, true. I'm gonna have to find some of the capsules, but I will try the vinegar and water. It won't kill me. Drink a little bit. Oh, thanks, guys, for the hearts. I sure don't look hot this morning. I really don't. I know, Shug. I'll try that, but I'm gonna have to get some antibiotics too. You're right. I need some antibiotics. And you know what? If I dig around here, I could probably find some I've had. Oh, that's okay, mac and cheese. I can't believe your phone doesn't do emojis though. Wow. I thought everybody's did. No, get new ones, Mail antibiotics, Z-Pack. Yeah, that's what they usually give me. Um, One time I went and they gave me penicillin, and 2 days later, my face was like swelled even more. So I went back and they gave me like a Z-Pack or something. My son hates going to the dentist too, mac and cheese. It's just like me. Now you take it to the dentist office with you. Oh, yeah. I probably have to. That's what I told my hubby this morning. This afternoon, run out, either go to the dentist or up to urgent care. I can go there and get some antibiotics. It won't take a second. I just, gosh, my hubby begs me to go. Hey, JoJo. Been watching Anna Nicole Smith. I've watched that movie about her. I've not seen a documentary in a while. I watched one a long time ago. Oh, really? Dare to be different? Fish and amoxicillin on hand for emergencies. Oh, cool. Oh, no, Shug. Thank you so much. That's okay. I'll run up to the clinic sometime today and get me some. I'm going to have to. Yeah. No, they won't mess with your teeth, Mel, if you have an infection. I know, Jessica, that's the way I am too. After I get out any kind of doctor's office, I'm like, well, it wasn't that bad. Oh, thank you, Shug. Do y'all have to do those beauty things? I have to wear foundation and concealer personally because I have circles. But I've been using this eye cream and they're kind of going away. I don't know, XOMOs. It might have been done on accident. I don't even see your comment. It might have been, I might have done it on accident. I don't know. I'm always touching stuff on this phone. I apologize. It got deleted. I would love to go to Jerusalem mac and cheese. I have to straighten my hair. It's got natural curl in it. I think it's just, it's a mess. It's frizzy. My hair is very dry. It's thick. Even when it's short, it takes forever to blow dry. Yeah, XOMOs. That was probably accident. I apologize. I know a few minutes ago I was trying to scroll through the comments and I hit one of the buttons. Zan wants to go to Italy. I'd love to go to Italy and Jerusalem. I'm talking about the antibiotics that you can give without having to go to the dentist. Oh, okay, sure. I don't email me, Shug. I don't think you can do that through the mail. Let me put my email right here. Probably get in trouble for that. But I appreciate it. I really do. I just live about 15 minutes from the clinic. And the antibiotics, I think the last time I got them, they were like $5. Yeah, XOMOs. You know, if a comment gets deleted or I don't see you, it's not on purpose. Bye, Mel Mel. You going somewhere? Oh, you can get antibiotics from the Tractor Supply. I do know that. True Crime Truth Binders, like for your dogs and stuff. Bye, Mel. Is it midnight there? Oh, I keep forgetting. Good night. Yeah, you can get bottles of it at Tractor Supply, any kind of farm store. You can get penicillin. You can get their vaccines there. I've got vaccines from there and vaccinated dogs before. Like when I first got a puppy and I couldn't get to the vet right away, you go get their parvo shot there. Yeah, Royal King too. Yeah, saying thanks. I can never remember the name of that store. I've got to get down there. I've got a girl, speaking of that place, because they sell chicken t-shirts. I got a girl that's working on a Sunny t-shirt, but it's just so much of a process. she can't make all the shirts for me, so I guess I'm going to have to get custom ink to do it, make a few. Yeah, True Crime Truth Finders. I've gave my dogs numerous shots from there when they need it. You give them, what is it, like they're 5-in-1. Then you give them like a 7-in-1. And when I first got Skylar, I gave her a shot from there. Because parvo is it's a terrible disease. Oh, really, Herbie? I'm working on it. See, I first thought that she could make them all, but she's got this new machine she's just trying out. And, she's never done it before, and then she's got into it here, and it's harder. I feel so bad. It's harder than what we realized it would be to make. She had to go get a picture. Printed out at the 1 hour photo, because it has to be like a high resolution picture. Of course, I didn't have one, so. Oh, thank you, True Crime Truth Finders. Yeah, check out True Crime Truth Finders. She's got a good channel. She's good at crime. I like it because she does it with her hubby. I think that is so cool that they both do it together. I got a puppy one time that died from parvo. I adopted it from the animal shelter, and it was like the next day it was sick and dead. And it died in my arms. I took it to, I didn't know what it was wrong with it. I was young at the time. I didn't know much about dogs. But I had just saw some in the paper. Somebody had ducked beside the road, and they said they took them to the animal shelter. So I went up there and got one. It was a little German Shepherd puppy. But anyway, she died in my arms as soon as we pulled into the vet's parking lot, and she threw up blood all over me. That's what parvo does to them. They just throw up blood and, keep using the bathroom, having blood in it. Yeah, it's highly contagious. Hey, Yellow Rose, how are you? Cool name. I like that. I like yellow roses. I like pink roses too. And by the way, my rhododendron bush was budding out, but now it started snowing this morning. I hope it don't kill it or something. Oh gosh, True Crime Truth Finders, don't tell me that. I'm so paranoid about my dogs passing away. I mean, I love all my dogs, but the little Schnauzer and Yorkies, the hubbies. But I have raised Skylar and Lady since these puppies, and I love the little dogs. But the big dogs, they're just like my little kids. They're like two little kids to me. I got my human kid, Timothy, and then I got my two fur kids. And these dogs, if you're around them, they don't know that they're dogs. They know, but they feel like they're equal to us. If I fix something, they feel like, hey, mom's fixing something. We get some of it. And I don't like them eating table food, but I am guilty of giving it to them. Parvo has a smell. I don't remember. See, that's the only time I've ever had a dog die of parvo, and I wasn't but about 17, 18 years old. I'd had dogs my whole life, but really didn't know about parvo, what it did and stuff. Oh, really? True Crime Truth Finders. I can tell you're a dog lover because some of your your thumbnails got your dogs on them. They are just like children. Oh gosh, I bet that was hard on you. Skylar and Ladybug, I couldn't imagine being without them. Right, sure. It's not safe for humans. Yellow Rose says, my fur babies are as spoiled as human babies. Mine are too. Gosh, we had yesterday, Skylar, my blue-eyed beagle, she was scared. She stayed in the bedroom all day, and in the bed, a tree fell down the road, and it must have just snapped in two, and it fell on somebody's house. You know, we had high winds because of the tornadoes up north in Northern Virginia. But it traumatized her yesterday. She don't like loud noises. Let's see what Mary Quack could try. Oh, really? Coconut oil can do wonders for mouth ailments. Oh, it has to be a very specific kind. See, I have some coconut oil, but it's for like your skin and hair. Got stuff to do just listening. Okay, Sarah. Yeah, they have the coconut oil capsules too. Hey, True Crime Truth Folks, she knows all about these capsules. Herbs. Oh, really, Shug? Your dog shots are due? Oh, it's a good thing we brought this up then. They do exo-MOs. They do think that they're human. Mac and cheese is in a subbing frenzy, she said. Well, that's a good thing. You're subbing to good people. San is very talented. She really is. She can do all kinds of crafts and things. And Janet that watches, Janet's very talented too. Yeah, I like natural remedies too. True Crime Truth Finders. Beth says, my Australian Shepherd died 5 years ago. I bought him a casket with a heart on top with his name and buried him at my lake house. Oh, that's sweet you bought him a casket. I'm sorry. Lady, she's either got Australian Shepherd in her or Border Collie, but she has more of a Border Collie features. Her snout and stuff, you can tell she has some kind of collie in her. I would love to have an Australian Shepherd. True Crime True Finders has one that's 12. Beth. Oh, you're talking to Beth. Oh, okay. I thought you meant her name was Beth. I'm crazy. Thank you, Mary. I hope Rosalie's doing well this morning. Yeah, dogs take a lot of the same things that humans take. I know they give them like they'll give them like Valium and morphine when they're in pain. Yeah, mac and cheese. I got the artistic skill of a third grader too. Uh-oh. The Bad Girls Beagle Club is up. They've been in there laying down for a while. Okay, girls. So I'm going to let you out in a second. Okay, guys. I'm going to end this live stream. I was going to talk about Bernie Tita in it, but we'll save that for the next time live stream. Anyways, thank y'all for chatting with me. Hey, there's Leanne. Leanne has an Australian Shepherd named Stella. I love the name. I love the name. I love Australian Shepherds. They are so pretty. They really are. Anyways, y'all have a good day. I'm going to try to get some laundry done and just actually relax. I'm going to check out Jessica's makeup channel in just a second. Oh, good, Mary, quite contrary. Tell Rosalie I hope she has a good day. Oh, really? XOMOs. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look that up. Pulling with coconut oil. Oh, Beth, did you get another dog after your Australian Shepherd died? Oh, thanks, Herbie. I hope you did. I know that getting another dog don't replace the one that you love, but it can help just a little bit. But anyways, I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Have a blessed day. Peace, guys.